Welcome to episode 1 of the One Star Dynasty Rebuild in College Football 25. Before the video begins, I did have to cut all the audio from the gameplay and revoice over the audio into my editing software. With all one star teams loaded into the random wheel generator, first team that I will be using in the One Star Dynasty Rebuild will be the Buffalo Bulls. Diving into our head coach, as you can see, Steve Jackson, he's a strategist. Now, looking at our offensive coordinator, Justin Hutchinson, he is a D minus and he is a master motivator. Now, flipping over to the defensive side of the ball, we have Mike White, who is a D minus, and he is also a master motivator, just like our offensive coordinator. Now, looking at our offensive and defensive coordinator, it looks like they do both share the same archetype. So, as a one star school, we're not going to be able to get the best recruits. So, eventually, when we do build up coins, we're going to start branching out one of these offensive or defensive coordinators over into the recruiting archetype. So jumping over to our roster, you can see that our highest overall is our senior redshirt middle linebacker at an 83. So we will have to replace him this year on the recruiting trail. Now jumping over to our quarterback, 72 overall, 85 speed. Not the best, but he is a senior. Also, running back, 75 senior. So we'll have to replace both of those guys. No fullback, receivers in the 70s. As you can see, the rest of our offensive positions in the 70s. Looking over to the recruiting board, I did already take 4 players off who were bust. We got 105 hours out of 500. Now, once the season starts, that'll drop down to 400 hours. And I've already offered 3 out of our 35 scholarships. Now, the one thing that I do prioritize is a good quarterback. So I have offered a 3-star quarterback already a scholarship to try to move up on his board. As you can see, mostly 1 to 3 stars. In this rebuild, to start with, we're going to only be offering 1 through 3-star players. We're not going to try for 4 or 5 stars. I don't think we can get them anyways, but we don't also want to try to cheese the system, even if there's a possibility we could get them. Here we're looking at a 3-star receiver, and we're scouting him, and he's going to turn out to be a bust. So we'll end up taking him off the board. We're going through all of our recruits. We only have 5 hours left. It's not really much to do, but you can offer a scholarship with 5 hours. So we're going to scroll back up to this running back that I scouted. We're going to offer him a scholarship. So before the season starts, that'll move us. Looking at our first opponent of the year, we're going to play FCS East Astronauts. They're 68 overall, 69 offense, 69 defense. Look at us. We're 73 overall with a 73 offense, 73 defense. First play of the game, we're just going to try to run the ball straight ahead to see what kind of defense they have. Maybe we can overpower them. Take it down in 7. We try to hit this out route, R1. If you notice, I hold the button a little too long, hits that red meter. Pass is thrown behind him, incomplete. In 7, we come out throwing the ball. We hit A over the middle, but we will be stopped short. It'd be 4th down and 1. Couple plays later, and we're again facing the 4th down and 1, and we're going for it again. Again, just running the ball straight ahead, trying to overpower them, and we barely get the first down again. Down and 10. I'm trying to throw here, and I see her tying in, releasing out in the flat. He's our star player on offense. Makes a good catch, but not able to break the tackle. So he only gave us 3 yards on that pass play. Very next play, 2nd and 7, and we're going to try to come out with the play action since we have been running the ball very good. And you notice our offensive line blocks nobody, but we do have a scrambling quarterback. I'm able to get outside the pocket and get out of bounds to avoid the hit from our wear and tear meter. Down and 10 here. We're going to come out and try to throw this screen pass to this running back. Offensive lineman get out in front of us, but our lead blocker misses one of the linebackers, and we're stopped short. 2nd down. 2nd down and 1. We're trying to pick up a 1st down, just running the ball straight ahead. And we get hit in the backfield. We break a couple tackles, and we're able to actually get a very good gain on this play. Coming out 1st down and 10. Checking our wear and tear meter, you can see that our guards and quarterback have taken a lot of hits. Also checking the composure, matchups, and the blocking schemes. Come out first down and 10 here, throwing the ball. Don't see anybody open. Might have had square for a split second, but we hit a running back out of the backfield for a gain of about 3 yards. Third down here, we try to hit our slot receiver over the middle. He does make the catch, but we're going to be short. Fourth down. Fourth down and 1 here. We come out changing our offensive formation just a little bit, trying to match up better with the defense, or run the ball straight ahead, and we're barely able to pick up enough for a first down. Plays later, we come out trying to run a play action. My offensive line blocks nobody, but we do have a scrambling quarterback, so I'm able to get outside and pick up enough for a first down, get out of bounds to avoid the hit. Down and 1 here. We'll run the ball straight ahead. We'll get hit in the backfield by a couple of defenders. We're able to actually pick up a really good gain here to keep the drive moving for a first down. A couple plays later, it's fourth down and inches. This is one that very few times in the game I do run the jumbo offense. We get a good block from our fullback, and we're able to pick up a first down. A couple plays later, first down, we come out trying to see what the defense is in. We're going to try to throw the ball here, trying to draw them off sides. Dropping back, I see our tight end release out in the flat, makes a good catch. He's able to get a first down and goal. The drive does eventually stall out. As you can see, the new kicking meter in the game got 10 miles an hour of wind, it blowing back at me. Meter's not moving too fast, so we're able to time it up good, and we're able to hit a field goal to go up 3-0 on FCS East. They get the ball, they come out, and you'll notice they run an Army, Navy style offense with a lot of motion, a lot of trickery, and they're just going to run the ball straight ahead with their fullback. We're not able to stop him. They're going to keep with the same offense, just flip to the other side, and they're going to give it to the fullback straight ahead. We're not able to stop him before he gets a first down. You'll see on this play, it's one of the very few times in the game that we do drop them behind the line of scrimmage. This offense was really hard to go against to know where the ball was going to, but we're able to trip him up for a loss of 1. We do force them to punt, come back out on offense. We're going to try to throw the ball, move the ball down the field. Reading the middle linebacker here comes up. We have a receiver open over the middle for a first down, a huge gain. Coming out here, 2nd and 12. Sort of looking at the defense. I see our star tight end over the center. Good passing meter, just short of a first down. 3rd down and 2 here. Motion a receiver to move a safety out of the box. They only have 3 defensive linemen, so we're just going to run the ball straight ahead, and we're able to pick up a first down. Come out throwing here, trips right, play action. I see our tight end hitting the flat. He's our star tight end, makes the catch, makes one guy miss, and scores for our first touchdown of the year and hits the Heisman pose on FCS East. Very next drive, coming back out. They're sticking with that same offense, motions, options. They're very hard to stop, very unpredictable. We're missing 2 tackles, and they're off to the races, and we make a tackle-saving touchdown just past midfield. Next play, they're coming out. They're trying to man up and just blitz everybody to try to stop them at this point because we're not able to stop the run game. They're just running straight ahead. We just don't have the defensive lineman to make the stop. Defensively, trying to make adjustments, moving guys around. Right here, we do get a good stop. We missed the first tackle, but it's enough to slow him down, so we're able to come in and make the tackle to only give him 1 yard. Very next play, start the second quarter, come out, run in a speed option, go for the pitch man, and not able to catch the running back, and they score on us for the first touchdown of the game and hit the gritty on us. The very next drive, we come out trying to throw the ball, check my wear and tear, check composure, checking their defense. I force the ball inside, and it ends up getting intercepted. It's running back, our quarterback can't make a tackle, and he's stopped around the 7-yard line. After the turnover, they're set up with great field position already on the 9-yard line. I lined up, blitzed, man-to-man, and they run an out route. My corner is playing too far off. They score and take the lead. We're giving up the passing touchdown. We come out trying to get the drive started with a screen pass to our running back on the outside. catch the ball, get behind our offensive lineman, and we're able to pick up a first down to start the drive. Next play, come out. I see the corners pressed off on the right side of the screen, but he reads me perfect, picks it off, and he takes it back to the house for a pick six. After the turnover, they're up 2 possessions, come out throwing the ball again, hitting our tight end across the middle, enough for a first down and getting out of bounds. Very next play, we're going to try to run the ball straight ahead here. Give it to our running back with a nice pulling guard block. We shift to the outside for another first down. Now, in this play here, we do throw an incompletion, but I just wanted to show you the new animations in the game. I throw the ball just on the outside reach, and he dives forward. I don't believe in any Madden or previous NCAA I've ever seen that animation before. Coming out 3rd and 9, we're not really able to move the ball, so we're going to try to go back to this screen pass again that worked for us previously. Now they come up, we get great blocks, we're able to beat them to the outside, and we're able to get a first down and get out of bounds to avoid that wear and tear. Take it down in 32, hit a big pass over the middle to our slot receiver to make this 3rd down more manageable. We're unable to convert, and it's 4th down and 13. Come out, terrible punt on the power, but we do get hit by somebody, and there's a flag down. So we're going to get bailed out here with a personal foul roughing the kicker, and that will be first down, so we get to keep the ball. Very next play, coming out, we hit the running back on a swing pass, and we're going to get hit out of bounds here, and we're going to get another personal foul. So this drive is staying alive with back-to-back personal foul penalties by the defense. After the personal foul coming out, we're trying to run a option play, and a quarterback's able to get to the outside, but he steps out of bounds just 1 yard short of scoring. Very next play, we're down to the 1. I decided to let my quarterback keep the ball here since he almost scored in the last play. Try to reward him. Does get a touchdown, but he takes a massive shot after he crosses the goal line. We do end up missing the PAT after the quarterback sneak. Here they are, 3rd down and 8, and we do finally get a stop and force them to punt the ball back to us. After the punt, 1st down and 10, force to drop back. Don't see anybody open. We rush for the quarterback, get a great block by our receiver, and we're rushing down the sideline with our quarterback all the way down to about the 10-yard line. 3rd down and 8. I see nobody's lined up on the X, so I sent him on a post route. I'm just reading that middle linebacker to see if he drops back into pass coverage. He blitzes, and he's wide open for the score to give us the lead to go up 22-21. Up 1 point, we end up trying to go for 2 here, but I'm trying to draw them off sides. Ends up drawing us off sides, so we end up just going ahead and kicking the PAT since it's too far to go for 2 at this point. On the PAT, you can see the meter's not really moving too fast since we have the wind with us, and it's just a point after. We're going up by 2. We come out defensively, man up, blitz everybody, and he just torches us to the outside. We are unable to catch him. We just have no speed on defense once somebody breaks away from us. That puts them back up. 2:09 left. Come back out, trying to throw the ball, trying to move it downfield just before half. We get stopped just short of the first down marker. And if you notice, this year there is a 2-minute warning in college, just like the NFL. Coming out of the 2-minute warning, I try to throw a screen pass. I don't notice the corner sitting there waiting for me. They pick it off, turn it over, and they'll be starting inside the red zone. 1:55 left. Already up 5 points. After the turnover, to set a great field position, they come out with a screen pass of their own, and we're not able to get over to him when he gains 8 yards. After the big gain on the screen pass, they come out, shotgun, a man up, blitz across the board, and they're able to run basically a rub route on the outside. We're not able to get down and make the tackle, and they score again, throwing the ball this time. After their score, we come out trying to throw the ball, just trying to get back into it before halftime. Get a good pass over the middle, get a first down, unable to get out of bounds. So we're going to have to use one of our timeouts. The drive does eventually stall out, and we have to punt the ball before half. And they come out throwing this time, and we miss the first tackle. And then we come up and miss the second tackle, and the third guy finally gets on, and 10 for them just before the half, 32 seconds left. They come out throwing this time, and they hit a corner route to the outside, and they're able to score just before half. After the score, we're down 42-23. We're coming out just trying to throw the ball down the field to try to get the score before half. Checking our matchups, we have them beat in a couple positions, so we're just trying to throw Hail Marys down the field to try to get a score before half. And I see X open, and I'm able to get him for a huge gain and call timeout before halftime. Time for a field goal here. Coach suggested that we'd be able to hit it. And as you can see how fast the meter is moving, even though we have the 10 miles an hour wind behind us blowing towards where we would be kicking the ball, it's still moving way too fast. And eventually I just try to guess on when they hit the button, and I'm way off, and the field goal is not even close to being good. Coming out of the half, we're down 42-23 to FCS East. This game's pretty well over, and they're just running over us. We're not able to stop them up front. 3rd and 11, it looks like we have them backed up. Looks like we're going to be able to stop them. I don't know if they'd be in field goal range. They come out, post, no safety gets back over in time, and they score again. And they just continue to blow us out, running the ball, throwing the ball, all facets. We're just not able to stop them. At this point, the game pretty well looks over, so I'm just trying to pad some stats, and we throw another interception. This time it's going to be a pick six. We're not able to catch this guy. Quarterback misses the tackle, and they just continue to light up the scoreboard. Going back out on our next drive, we're just basically throwing the ball for the rest of the game. There's no hope of getting it back in. So if you notice right here, I hold the ball a little too long, throw it into the red, and it throws it on his back shoulder, calls them to stop. Now they do call it second down. They say he missed it, but there is a booth review, and they end up overturning the call and calling it a completed pass. We end up turning the ball over again, and they come back out at 56-23. Quarterback to the outside. I go for the pitch man. Nobody goes for the quarterback. We're unable to get him, and they score again. After the score, ensuing kickoff, we're down 63-23. There's no hope for us, but we do get a massive kick return for a touchdown. So that's been one bright spot for a game today. I noticed the other kick returner's not that fast, so we may put this guy back here by himself to see if he can actually do something on kick returns. 3rd down and 9, we go man up, back off. I see the screen. I'm able to get over, and we stop him 4th and inches. They're going for it here on 4th down. I'm just trying to send the house a man up on the outside, but we're just unable to stop them. We just don't have the defensive linemen, linebackers up front to be able to stop anybody, even in FCS school. Couple plays later, they line up. Looks like they're going to run the ball again. The formation they've ran all day. They end up throwing wide open, unable to stop it. Next possession, we're down 70-30. FCS East hung 70 on it. Come out. I think I throw an interception. We're able to catch it in the turbo offense. So everybody is sprinting back to the line. It's a little bit different than no huddle. It's 2nd and 1. Try to just run a quarterback draw. My quarterback get a massive pancake from my offensive lineman to get a 1st down. After the quarterback draw play, we're going to try to hit this out route on triangle. And if you notice, again, I held the button a little too long, hit it in the red, throws it off balance to him, and he has to stop to make the catch. After the catch on the outside, we hit a running back out in the flat. And initially, it says he does fumble, and I do think his arm was down during the gameplay, but it does get reviewed and it gets overturned, and we're able to keep possession of the ball. Fumble is overturned. We come out with a zone read with the quarterback 2nd and inches. We're able to escape to the outside. I do step out of bounds to avoid the hits for the wear and tear over the season. Coming out 2nd and 8, and I'm trying to go back to this screenplay. I only have 3 defensive linemen. Our linemen get out in space. We're able to get a block. We're able to pick up a 1st down and goal down to the 5. Now I am in the turbo tempo, so you see everybody sprinting back to the line. We're running a quick slant here. And I'm able to hit square wide open over the middle, hit him on the back shoulder for a touchdown, just to pad some stats. We're able to get the ball back, but it is 4th down and 2. And I see triangle wide open over the middle, get a good block from our receiver. We get out of bounds to keep the drive going. Very first play to start the 4th quarter, we do a little motion touch pass to our receiver. We're able to get outside with good juke, broke 2 guys' ankles. Very next play, we run the same thing, but we're going to fake it to this receiver this time. Comes in motion, fake it. I think they're in a zone. Got it and follow, hit triangle, and we're going to be down to the 2 yard line. A couple plays later, it's fourth down and goal, and we hit our receiver on the outside, sort of forced it into double coverage. We're able to score. After the score there, we just go ahead and end up simulating the rest of the game. We end up losing 77-57. Just sort of shows where we're at to start the season. Uh, this was the first game I'd played on here. I played NCAA Revamped, played a lot of Madden. This game feels a lot different than any other game I've played. Quarterback ends up with 7 touchdowns, 159 yards. Really couldn't stop him. After the game, showing some recruits, we moved up in some, got locked out by others. We do drop to a D minus in championship contender. Now the corner at the bottom has committed to Bowling Green, but I have seen players can decommit. So we're going to leave him on the board because we are in his top 5 and see if he does decommit from there. We may be able to pick him up later on. We do end up getting the MAC Offensive Player of the Week with 5 touchdowns, but 4 interceptions. Jumping back into recruiting, it looks like we're going to run away with this quarterback, and we have offered him a scholarship. Pretty far behind on this running back. This 3-star, we're leading in a couple guys. We're moving up the boards. This center looks like we'll be able to get him to try to revamp our offensive line. Pointing loss to FCS East. We do have to play Missouri, who has the second best receiver in the game. It's at Missouri. Checking out some scores, looks like number 1 Georgia got knocked off by number 17 Clemson. Checking out the top 25 after week 1, Ohio State jumps up to number 1. Looking down at Missouri, who we played this week. Now, they did only beat FCS Midwest by 10, but at the same time, we did also get blown out by an FCS school. But I think we could have a chance if we could stop Luther Burton on the outside, because I don't think they run any kind of offense like FCS East does. That'll do it for me for episode 1 of the 1-star rebuild with Buffalo. Looking ahead at Missouri, they're 85 across the board, ranked 6th in the country. FCS East was only in the 60s and they beat us that bad. So I think we can make a turnaround because I don't think their offense will be as hard to stop with the option game. But we'll have to stop Luther Burton on the outside, and we'll offensively for us, we'll have to try to avoid turning the ball over so much. So see you on episode 2.